What's going on, everybody? How you doing? And welcome. My name is Lord PeteyTV. We're here to talk to you about Week 8 here on Dragonflight. And you might be asking yourself, what is Week 8? Well, Week 8 right now is going to be a very interesting week. It's going to be pretty, in my opinion, low-key, and we're going to talk about it right now. So what we're going to end up getting is on Affix 4, we're going to be getting Zealotap's Bargain of Devour. It means players are going to periodically be affected by a heal absorb while in combat. They're going to have to remove those and dispel them in some which way. And after that is removed, they will get a buff. Then they are going to be having Fortified as their level 7 affix, which means non-boss enemies are going to have 20% more health and going to deal more damage. And then our level 10 affix, which is going to be Tyrannical. Bosses are going to deal more are going to have more health, and they're going to deal more damage. And then on 12 is Zealotap's Guile, which will be the removal of the bargain, and then deaths are going to count 15 seconds instead of 5. So it's going to be a pretty interesting week, in my opinion. I think that this is going to be a great week if you're going to look to push past, push into your 10s or above 10, like getting your 10s done, your 11s done. I think that this is going to be a really good week because the bargain is very easy to deal with. Having Devour, I would take that in a heartbeat. It is pretty nice. Now, the other things we're going to talk about is the fact that 11.1.5 is being dropped right now on Wednesday. So there's going to be extended downtime and so on and so forth. But I just want to talk to you all about the couple of things that they ended up adding and changing last week, so people know about it. And then we're going to do a quick rundown of the patch notes. Dark Flame Clef, Candle King's Throw is going to be Dark Flame it's Candle King's Throw called Dark Flame. The health absorb is now reduced by 20%. Cinderbrew Meadery, the Hobgoblins no longer spawn the Dewdrops on death. The Yes Men now have a 10% damage reduction HP reduction. Operation Mechagon Workshop, Rim visuals added to Plasma Orbs in King Mechagon's Encounter. Line visual added to Mega Zap from Aerial Unit from King Mechagon's Encounter. Cujo's health has been reduced by 10%. Addressed an issue where Cujo can be hit during venting flame in a certain angle. That kind of sucks because I think a lot of people did enjoy doing that. Priory of Sacred Flame, the Ardent Paladin's health have been reduced. The Sharpshooter's pot shot cooldown has been increased, which means they'll shoot less. The Warlink's health has been reduced by 20%, and the Pounce's impact damage has been reduced by 20%. And Prioress Murphy's health has been reduced by 12.5%. In my opinion, pretty good. I actually like that a lot. I think that's going to be working pretty well. Patch release notes. We're just going to be talking about a couple things really, really quickly. This is also going to be introducing a bunch of different things. It says, following reputations from Shadowlands have been converted to Warbound wide. The Ascended, the Undying, the Wild Hunt, Court of the Night, Court of the Harvesters, the Avowed, Death's Advance, and the Activist Codec, the Enlightened, and the Venari. So all that stuff is being account-wide, which is pretty good. So hopefully if people are almost completed all those, they're all going to be completed now. So that's pretty good. Now, the other things, the Wind of Mysteries Fortune is now coming out. Cooldown Manager, Dastardly Duos, Reputation and Renown, Defenders of the Arathi in the Nightfall scenario, Horrified Visions, some updates to the classes, user interfaces, and accessibilities. So just really, we're going to quick through this really quick. There's going to be a buff between from April to May. So Dragonflight factions and Warbound factions are going to have a 200% faction renown buff, and the players are going to be able to get a 20% XP buff. So it's just something to kind of put in your mind while you're doing that. Defenders of the Arathi is a new scenario. Players will take up arms against a new faction, the Flame Resistance, to defend the Arathi against someone's forces. It's going to be pretty much setting up the next scenario and raid and all that other stuff. My wife put stuff in my office and I keep kicking it. New cooldown manager. We're going to be playing around with that. I'm probably going to do a video on it. We're going to see how that goes. I haven't done one yet because I only like to really do stuff when they're live. Horrific Visions are going to be revisited. That's not happening until May 20th. So we're going to be ending up seeing those things come back, and that's going to be the same week. My daughter's going to be born. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to try to get into that. We're going to try to do some videos on that too. Week of June 7th, Dastardly Duos is coming out. That is going to provide a bunch of cosmetics, toys, things like that. And I think that's going to be really, really cool. Hopefully, we can get to do some of those things. I got a bunch of people in Discord that we're gonna be able to do that with. Classes, the Warrior Arms, the visual for War Breaker ability has been updated. Reputations and Renown, increased reputation gain from Cartel, Bilgewater, Blackwater, Steamwheel, Venture Core from Rares, and all that other stuff by 100%. That's the stuff in Undermine, which is really good. Interface and accessibility changes are all in there. So I think that they're adding a lot of stuff to everything. It's going to be really nice to see. I'm just kind of looking through, seeing if there's anything else. But yeah, I think they're going to be adding a bunch of stuff right now for us all to enjoy and play. And I think that all of us are going to have some fun with it. I think the one big thing to note, and for people to kind of take a notation to, is the fact that, WoW is really trying to produce content in a way that is more enjoyable and more playable for more people. And I think that that's something to kind of take away from it. And I think that's a good thing. My biggest thing is the fact that we have a lot of new stuff that's coming around. So I kind of enjoy it, and I kind of can't wait to see it. So thanks again, everybody, for checking out the video. Love you all. Dream big, keep gaming. Check us out. We're here every single Monday through Friday. We're doing lots of keys. We end up doing carry keys. We end up doing viewer raids. We end up chatting. We end up talking about stuff. We try to make sure people know what's going on. People, we're adults here, so I like to have people that are in chat that are being adults and talking back and forth about real subject matters and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to be getting some new mods for YouTube, so keep an eye on that stuff to make sure things are going well. And yeah, if anyone has any thoughts or anything to chat about, please make sure you put them in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Good week. Have a good week. Good luck in your vault. I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.